this week's trend following stock analysis. I did want to get back here with you guys because it's a lot has happened since then. There's a lot that's been going on. A lot of trends have taken off, a lot of trends have left, and a lot of trends are just haven't even given you a reason to exit them. And we will not be exiting until we get a signal. Okay, we'll get to that. But anyways, let's get to our quote. Just remember, without discipline, this is from Jesse Livermore, one of the best trend following traders of all time, kind of like one of the forefathers of trend following. He set kind of like the pillars. He's like an idol when it comes to trend following and when it comes to creating wealth, that's what this is all about, is the wealth that we're creating here. But anyways, Jesse Livermore is just outstanding. I put a lot of his quotes and a lot of stuff he says and a lot of his quotes and things like that to test every day in my trading. I kind of just let it seep into my mentality, and I'm telling you, a lot of this stuff just really never fails. It just never fails. But anyways, you guys, just let's get to this real quick because I got a lot of information to get on you guys. Just remember, without discipline and clear strategy and a concise plan, the speculator will fall into all the emotional pitfalls of the market. Jump from one stock to another, hold a losing position too long, and cut out a winner too soon, for no reason other than fear of losing profit. Greed, fear, impatience, ignorance, and hope will all fight for mental dominance over the speculator. Then after a few failures and catastrophes, the speculator may become demoralized, depressed, despondent, and abandoned to the market and the chance to make a fortune from what the market has to offer. All right? That's not the last quote. Let's get to one other one, okay? Actually, I had two. Let me see. They never say you grow poor taking profits. No, you don't. But neither do you grow rich taking a 4-point profit in a bull market. Where I should have made $20,000, I made $2,000. That was what conservatism did for me. Okay, so he's saying don't be too conservative. Let your winners be winners. And if you don't have enough weight, and if you don't trade them properly, not saying don't manage them correctly with risk, but saying weigh them correctly to where that if they're winners, the weight on them will make the weight count, make them winners. But don't incorrectly manage the risk so that if they go the wrong way, they don't hit stops and they're just not managed correctly. So it's a fine tune with that weight inside of your profit, inside of your account. You know what that is depicting on your account. Okay. Let me see if I can find this last quote really quick. All right, here we go. To anticipate the market is to gamble. To be patient and react only when the market gives you the signal is to speculate. All right? To anticipate the market is to gamble. But to be patient and react only when the market gives the signal is to speculate. So that's what buying new 52 highs is, you guys. That's what us charting out stocks, looking at trend line, support, resistance, entries, exits, and all that stuff. That is reacting only when the market is giving you a signal. That's waiting on a signal. Buying a new 52 high, that's a signal. Taking an entry on a trend line, that's a signal. Okay? All right, let's get to the stocks. Oh man, you guys. So, we talked about I last week. Let me pull that down so that it's not going to drag this thing. All right. We talked about I last week, you guys. We talked about I last week, Sunday coming into Monday. That was like almost 2 weeks ago. All right, I'm still long. I'm pretty transparent. I would show you guys some of my opens, but we'll save that for another time. All right. But anyways, let's just go back a month on I real quick because we were trading this thing like around the 23rd, the 24th. All right, so we were looking at I around 933. All right, and let me say something really quick too, you guys. Trend following is not only when we're looking at a lot of these picks, and when we're looking at a lot of these tickers, we're not just. That's why we're taking entries. That's why we're looking at entries on them, because we're not just trying to buy them and sell them within the next day or so. We're actually trying to ride a wave. We're actually trying to follow these stocks for the moves that they have, for what they can offer, because we don't know which ones are going to be the home runs. So we're long on a few of these stocks. Okay, we're long on a few of these. We're the ones that are winners. We're still long on, because that's our job, is to ride these winners out. Okay. Anyways, so that's like I said, so we never got stopped out. We took an entry on I. I'm still long on I. I told you I made an entry back here earlier at 6:06. I still have my position at 12. So look at here, you guys. This is what, if you guys saw some of the last shows we did, right? We were talking about how the risk management inside of trend following gives you a better risk to reward. Okay, you get better risk to reward ratios, because you're still stopping yourself out on support if something goes wrong on the moving average, or whatever the most respected moving average or trend line is, that the stock is in that immediate area. But we're not getting we're not getting 50 cents, we're not getting 20 cents and $1 in most best cases in day trading. Okay, or like what happened with IMTE today, or whatever that stock is, IMTEA or IMTE or whatever. And I traded that from 7.15 to roughly 25.50. But I couldn't deny the price action. But anyways, so we're following for these big moves. The risk management inside of trend following, my lord, I mean, the risk to reward is just remarkable. If you're not getting stopped out on these things, you shouldn't be just selling at every little fluctuation. You should be sitting inside for the remainder of these kind of moves here, when this stock did this. So just like I said, you guys, we opened this up. We were looking at this last week, you guys, just to get in this move. Trend following is all about just getting in here anywhere, getting in here and just riding with this. So we got in here at 935, 933 was the buy on the open, and I hope somebody made some coins on that. I'm still making coins on this thing, and it's still strong. There's no exit signal yet. Okay, so I mean, it's just a wonderful thing. So 933 to $14 almost, and then it's resettling and it's found support. I mean, man, this is something special. So that's why when you just need to find your entry, don't make it too tight, and just ride that wave, because these waves like this, my lord, they are something special. And this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to ride these kind of waves. My lord, that's something special. Let's get to CASI. I said I had a lot of things to show you guys. Let me show you really quickly. Okay, so we were looking at CASI last week, and I know we were looking at it because I remember. All right, it was at $7, and I said it was at 7, and I said, hey, watch this break here. I said CASI was on our list, on our watch list, just like all the other stocks we examined. We were looking at it here, and we said watch it, CASI, for the break over 7. And I mean, it broke through. And when it broke through, guys, I made an entry around 7:15, around this area. And I mean, it just went over 8, and it's still holding strength. And how did I know about this stock? Because for one, I said, look at this. We were looking at this. Remember this? We were watching this area, and I said, look at all this resistance. And even if you guys are beginning trading, I mean, even if you guys have been trading for a few months, just from the last few videos I did, you already know what resistance is, because I've drilled that on you guys. One of the main factors and one of the main strategies in trend following is like breakouts, buying breakouts. All right, there's a lot of money to be made. It's just not complicated. All right, it's just what it is. Always read what the chart shows you. Don't listen to news. Don't listen to people on stock twits. Don't listen to any of that. I'm telling you. All right, for reals. We were watching CASI. Boom, that thing went. So congratulations there, guys. All right. SMRT. We were watching this. I'm long. All these things, all these stocks, I'm long. These are the first ones I'm showing you real quick. I'm long on these. All right. I'm long on these. I'm long on all these ones I'm talking to you guys about. All right. Something special on SMRT. Let me get this thing right. Sorry, guys. Something special on SMRT. All right. We were watching it to break over this area here, just like we were watching this major resistance on all the other stocks. We were watching the resistance on this area, okay? And we got it. We got our breakthrough. See? Look. This is what we were watching, this $2 area. Get that out of here. We're watching this major resistance on this $2 area, and we even panned out. We had trend lines and all that kind of stuff up here. All right? Broke out. It's a winner. All right? Continuation there. Boom. Congratulations. I'm long on SMRT. Beautiful day today. Let's try to pick up the daily. All right? Look at that. Let me get this right. Pardon me, guys. All right, let's look at the daily. What happened today? This is what happened today on this stock. All right. This is why, in my opinion, there's no other way to trade these markets. In my opinion, when I look at the markets and the best way to profit from them and the best way to approach them, long-term wise. Okay. We're not just doing this for like today. You know, this is a long-term. Like if you want to be great at something, you need to dedicate your life to it. And I dedicate my life to being a successful trend following trader. Promise you. Okay? All right. So, but this is what happened today. This is why I like trend following, because you're not buying and selling you're not doing all these juking moves and all. You don't have to be like quick with your hands and all this stuff. I literally was watering my lawn today. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a few things today. All right? All while following these trends and making coins. Adjusting stops, riding trends, watering my lawn, not doing all this, sitting at my computer 10 hours a day, but enjoying all of this. Getting every last bit of this. We didn't miss any of this. We got all this. We were ahead of this. One other fact, let me bring into you guys really quick. Sometimes when we're trend following some of these stocks, they might not have like 1 million and 2 million in value, and you know they might not be exploding with volume because a lot of people aren't watching these stocks. Only smart money and other people that are in advance holding these stocks. So we're enjoying these moves ahead of time, and then we're just enjoying these moves. We don't have to fluctuate with everybody. I mean, you don't have to buy and trade with all the fluctuations. You can just enjoy that move. Take the meat of that. Okay? TNDM. Let me give you TNDM. Let me move really quickly. I'm sorry, you guys. I know I'm getting really slow here. Sorry. TNDM, I'm long on this also. A lot of activity here. This is a great stock. Just continuation. All we're looking for is continuation. That's all we're looking for. Okay? Sometimes we get it. Sometimes we don't. Still a good stock. So this was kind of like major resistance. Got over it and kind of closed, trying to close above it. Major resistance here. This is really the major resistance here. This area. All right. Came, did a little funky move. Came down. So let's see. Since we closed above it, we didn't close above it last time. We came here and then we died down. Now we closed here. Let's see if we can open up and continue on TNDM. It's a good stock, strong stock, and it's just riding this wave here. All right, TNDM. Let's get to EBIO really fast. I know you guys are still trading this. I'm still, I don't have a position in this personally, but I know a lot of guys in my room are making money on this. I know there's a lot of value in it every day, and it's an awesome stock right now. If you're a trend follower, this is a good stock. Right now is the moment. I'm not saying to hold it all year, I'm saying trade it until you get a precise exit on it, until you get a good reason to exit, until your exit signal is hit. All right, until it gets out of normal fluctuations. All this is normal movement, guys. All this is normal movement. When it gets outside of this, then you know there's an issue. All right, that's a good stock right now. Let's see what it did today really quick. All right. This stock could crap on itself tomorrow. You never know. All right, just being honest. All right, nice movement here from 280 to 340. All right, good movement on that stock. I'll give you EYPT, current long of mines. It's all right. I took some weight off of it today because it looks, I don't know, I just took some weight off of it. Just too many stocks moving, and this one just not doing enough. I mean, it's all right. Don't get me wrong, but you know, sometimes I take weight off. I take weight off so that I can sleep, at night. You know what I mean? I don't want to be too deep in, you know. This thing is just really acting up. Sorry. All right, let's get on moving business here. Anyways, EYPT, man, this is a really good stock. As you just saw right here on the chart, it's strong. It's consistent. All right, this is what it did in the last few days. Five last week. All right, I'm long on it. EYPT, it's a good stock. I like it. If we're looking at it for tomorrow, it's sitting at 270. I like it. I like it with the stop below this noise here, below 260. Give it some buffer space at 255. Okay, to get long on this thing. You stop yourself out at 255. I would stop myself out at 255. All right. HTGM. I showed you guys this stock last week, or I'm sorry, coming into this week, and I said it was rounding bottom time, guy. Just kidding. Quickly now, quickly. All right. I said it was rounding, guys, and that was nowhere. It wasn't even at $4. It was still down here. This bar hadn't even occurred yet. This bar right here had not even occurred when we were watching this stock. When we said it was rounding right here. It was rounding at this red candle. Matter of fact, we were looking at it on a red day. It was this red candle right here. I said, I like HTGM because it's rounding. And I said, look at all the rounding it does. I said, fine. I said, stop ourselves out below this. Actually, inside of this area. All right. Give yourself a little space. Okay, but we never got stopped out below the rounding portion, actually. If you're a real trend follower, until this chart goes sour, you have no reason to exit. So if this chart doesn't start closing above this here, you don't have an exit. You don't base your exit on, oh, this is so much money in my account, this is where my drawdown space. No, you base. We looked at a quote from I think it was Bruce Covenor, who said he has his exits are predetermined on a technical basis, not on a on his account fluctuation, on a technical basis. Real trend followers exit on a technical basis. All right, real traders act. I'm not a professional day trader, and I'm not even a professional. I'm darn near a professional trend following trader. But anyways, below this area, below this rounding bottom, things are getting icky. So that continued wonderfully, and I think it may even come here towards to test this area. So anybody looking to get a ride on HTGM, Just pan out and look at some entries and exits on it. As you see it gapping up, holding. So I like it below this new area of resistance. This new area of support, sorry. Looks kind of cruddy in there. You can't really tell what's going on, but pan out a bit. Alright. There's your support right here. I don't like it below that. If you want to get long on this thing, it darn well might open up and come down here and test this support area. But if it tests this and collapse, I don't like it. So I'm thinking this thing could easily start getting up into this area. You can't really tell what it is on the chart. That's why it's the best for you guys to pan out and see what's going on. Because right here, you can't tell what's going on. You just see a little movement. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. You can't really see what's going on. You don't know this thing curling and it's breaking out headed up to 5. Or it's curling and it has resistance here. You just can't really tell. You need to back out, pan out and see. So there you go. I like it below this. I don't like it with that stop there, and we're in. And remember what I said. We're just trying to get in. We're not trying to get in and do all the hicking and jiving, dude. We're just trying to get in and ride this wave and see where it's going to go, okay? And I'd start knocking something off around 460, 480, or maybe watch it at 5. Knock a percentage off and let the rest of the trend ride until you get, a reversal or something. All right. We looked at AKAO. We looked at AKAO too Monday. We looked at all these stocks already. That's why we're talking about them again, because we should be following up. All right. This thing's a monster right now. We were looking at this thing coming in Monday, guys, around this area. What was Monday? What's today? May 1st. So we were looking at it on the 30th. We were looking at it right here, in this area here. All right, look what happened. It gapped up here and just took off. Look at that. And I'm familiar with charts. I know when stocks gap up here and they fall down, if it's a predominant uptrend, all this is just a target space. This is like, oh, we'll set this and then we'll work our way up to it. Which reminds me of ENPH. So I like this stock here with the stop below 450. Give it some space in case it wants to try to juke you guys out for you tight stop holders. It hasn't juked anybody lately yet. It's been actually holding this pretty well. Hasn't been juking anybody. But still, give it some space there, all right? It's about 440. Okay, it's a 30-cent stop. 30-cent stop, as you guys know how we trade, right here on Trend Following, on this Trend Following cast with me, that 40-cent stop is nothing compared to the $4, or $3 or $2 we're getting back, okay? All right. Business as usual. I'm finna get out of here, TZOO, and then we're gone. And I'll see you guys in the middle of the week. I'll see you guys Friday. Oh, before I leave, let me make some quick announcements. Look at that monster. Look at that. Beautiful stock. All right. Simple, you guys. TZOO. Look at that. Don't ever let anyone talk you out of following trends, all right? I will never. I dedicate my life to being a successful trend following trader. But anyways, look at that. No, you don't see a whole lot of movement, a whole lot of value, this, that, and the third. You're not going to. It's under the radar. It's called follow the smart money. All right? I like this thing. Let me go in here and see exactly. It's not going to give us a lot because there's not a lot of volume and activity here. All right. Looks like it just gapped up on itself today or something. Beautiful stock, you guys. A lot of continuation here on TZOO. All right. It's moving so much you can even barely find a stop on this thing. You'd have to tighten it up now. If you get inside this candle, I'd stop myself out inside of here, considering the fact that we've been holding all this up. All right. This thing has moved really fast in the last 7 days, the last 5 sessions. Okay, look at that. In the last 5 or 6 sessions, this thing has just rampant. Okay, look at that for some continuation. Put you a stop about 50 cents on there. 30, give you about 50-cent stop, 30-cent stop. But geez, that stock is tremendous. All right. I just want to make a quick announcement. Stock Talk Live. You guys, let me get out of here. I know I've been here long. My casts are too long, you guys. I'm sorry. It's just I have so much information to relay over to you guys. It's just so much more to it than just, oh, look at this stock, look at that stock. I mean, it's just so much more to it. There's just so much more learning inside of trend following and inside of being a successful trader. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry my casts are so long, you guys. But anyways, Stock Talk Live. You guys, Stock Talk Live. All right, every Saturday. We had it last Saturday. We had it the Saturday that just passed. All right. It was a little, Be ready this Saturday. If you guys want to talk stocks, talk about this, talk about that, talk about the market. We'll talk about IMEA. We'll talk about a few things. All right. But come join us Saturday. Come join us Saturday. All right. And with that, also in addition to that, I'm going to be having like an analogy. It's like Analogy Wednesdays. I think it'd be like an Analogy Wednesdays or Thursday. I like Thursdays better. I like Wednesday because it's the middle of the week, but Thursday because that's that last finish off, So I think it'd be Analogy Thursdays. But I'll have an analogy and it'd have something to do with trading, or it'd have something to do with being resilient. It'd be some strength. It'd be some power. All right. We're going to talk about some facts of life and things like that, But it's all going to be related to trading and being resilient and how to make all this stuff work out. All right. But anyways, yeah, so look out for that. Stock Talk Live Saturday, the analogies on Thursday. And we will still keep a track of these trends. My gosh. Congratulations on congratulations on CASI, guys. Congratulations on EBIO. Congratulations on EYPT, on SMRT. You guys, congratulations on all those Amazon plays. Congratulations, guys. Keep trading good. Keep managing that risk. And I'll see you guys here shortly.